Back with our EBG, I'm sorry, our CBBs, right after we hear from Adele Quo and
It's easy being green.
Here's EBG.
EBG.
There's an acronym for that.
CBB. CBB is
Lots of
after
letters.
EBG.
Well, welcome
There you go,
Arlington
Adele.
to another It's Easy Being Green. On August 2nd, I checked out the giant Stinky corpse flower that bloomed for about 86 hours at the US Botanic Gardens. It took 6 years for this plant to create enough energy for the spectacular 7-foot 4-inch bloom show. Yes, 7 foot 4 inch. But botanists gave corpse flower the Latin name Amorphophallus titanium, which translates to giant misshapen penis. So a British guy made up the name Titan Arum for his BBC series to avoid offending viewers. As poster child for badass plants, weirdly seductive corpse flower fascinates people with its superlatives. It's persnickety and elusive, gigantic, and stinky. Let's not allow the rare corpse flower to fade from people's memory after the media frenzy has died down. Let's welcome the publicity. It helps people connect with more plants and the environment. Amorphophallus titanium grows naturally only on the island of Sumatra in Indonesia, and its rainforest habitat is under massive threat from deforestation. Although corpse flower is found around the world in greenhouses, it's very difficult to cultivate for those of you thinking of buying one online. If you're drawn to the weird and wacky, you can still grow the corpse flower's native relative in our gardens. Bring cousin Jack-in-the-pulpit on screen, everyone, and let's give Erythema triphyllum some respect. Equally beguiling, Jack-in-the-pulpit is a Northern Virginia native. Here are the reasons why you should make some room for Jack in your garden. It's found normally in our bottomland wood forests. It's very easy to cultivate in our gardens and makes an excellent woodland garden plant. It can tolerate heavy shade and coexist under black walnuts. Deer will not eat this plant. In April through early summer, large hooded flowers appear that act as a kettle trap of pollinating insects. Kids enjoy the curious flowers, and the leaves lend an almost tropical aura to the plant. In late summer, a cluster of bright red berries appear. Like its famous gigantic relative, if grown from seed, it can take 5 years for it to flower. And the flowers may emanate a faint scent that resembles stagnant water or fungi to attract gnats, but it's very difficult for humans to detect. So remember, it's easy being green, celebrating that giant stinky corpse flower and our Northern Virginia native relative, Jack-in-the-pulpit.
All right,
Wow.
thanks, Adele. I like the Jack-in-the-pulpits. They're really cool, and they're I see them down at Windy Run quite often.
Oh, cool. So you're familiar with it.
I know. I love Jack-in-the-pulpits,
It's
and
cool
they're a
flower.
bit more conservative with that little flap over the top than the Corpus Arum, and it's huge. phallic thing
Exactly,
there,
but still quite a pretty flower.
I saw pictures of that, but I didn't quite have the aroma that you experienced.
Very
when you
faint.
went down
Oh, the stinky one?
Yeah, the real
It's pretty
deal.
bad.
You said it
Yeah,
was
I got a little nauseous.
quite pungent.
Yes,
but,
I have to
we
say.
appreciate you suffering through
The
that.
sacrifice that you have to do, right?
I know,
Right.
that one was tough.
Thanks so much, Adele. We appreciate
Adele.
it. All right.